Aloha and welcome to another episode of Tiki Room Talk, a Disney podcast. My name is Angela and I'm joined by my sister Christina.
We will be your master of ceremonies on this enchanted journey into weekly top 5 topics and helpful tips when experiencing all things Disney.
You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, or on Libsyn. Just search Tiki Room Talk. If you like listening to us, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Tiki Room Talk. We'd love to hear your feedback or answer any questions you may have, so be sure to reach out to us.
This week's topic, we will be discussing one of our favorite things, yummy food.
It's the top 5 Walt Disney World resort hotels for food. Our siestas keep getting shorter and shorter, so let's wake up the Glee Club,
put on the show, and get Tiki talking.
Welcome back to another episode of Tiki Room Talk. Teen, what is your favorite Disney resort restaurant today?
Oh god, I didn't even think of that.
I know, I don't know what my answer would be.
That's so hard.
I really enjoy the Wave.
Love the Wave. I'm always a big Boma fan. I'm not big for buffets, but I'll take Boma any day.
Yeah.
Any day.
I'm trying to think.
I do love Flying Fish, though.
Flying Fish I like.
I
like Flying Fish a lot. Oh, man. This is really hard.
This is really hard. I like California Grill. We haven't been there in quite some time.
I was going to say California Grill.
Yeah. We've never been to Chico. I'd love to try that one.
Chico, yeah.
Oh, and you know what? How could I forget? I love Citricos at the Grand Floridian.
Oh, yeah. We went there
love
before.
Citricos.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that too. This topic today is going to make my stomach growl for sure, because I had to eat snacks before we did this, because I knew I would be really hungry. Some of the Walt Disney World hotels have some of the best restaurants you could ever ask for.
Yes, Disney has always made sure that their resorts had nothing but the best dining choices for its guests.
Today we want to start by filling you in on some fun facts about one of the best restaurants at any Disney resort, the one and only Victoria and Albert's in the Grand Floridian Resort.
A fun fact about Victoria and Albert's restaurant is that the gallery located near the entrance features 11 original maps of Florida dated from 1775 up to the period of railroad tycoon Henry M. Flagler's railway lines.
Also, Victoria and Albert's has the only full-time harpist on the Walt Disney World property. Oh, wow.
Yeah, isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
They also have 3 different dining rooms. The first option includes the regular dining room. The second venue is Queen Victoria's room, which takes the dining experience one step further, where you have up to 8 guests in that room.
Okay.
And then the third selection is the most desired. It's known as the chef's table, where the chef actually gets to join in conversation about the 11-course meal you're about to have.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But do you get that 11-course meal in every room?
No, you don't. If you're in the other 2 rooms, you get, I think, an 8-course meal.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more money. And the chef also gets to tailor it to your specialties. So, like, if you went in there and were like, you know what, I don't like seafood, they would make sure you had no seafood. Or if you had any kind of, like, allergy. Or even if you're just like, I don't like peanuts, they'd make sure no peanuts.
That's in every room or just the chef's table?
Just the chef's table.
And so, what do you, like, it seats up to 8 guests. So there's only 8 guests in the room or 8 guests per table?
Only 8 guests in the room.
What? So how many?
It's really hard to get a reservation.
So is it, like, 1 room per table? Or 1 table per room?
Yeah, it's like 1 long table. Like, it's only 1 party. So if it's a party of 2, like, that's just you guys. If you're like a party of 8, that's it.
So there's 3 rooms.
Yes.
And in each individual room, there's only 1 table.
No. In the main dining room, there's, I don't know, maybe 20-some tables.
Okay.
It's small, and they're spaced out, so you have your privacy and stuff. And same in the Queen Victoria room, there's like, I don't know, maybe 8 tables or something like that. And then the chef's table is just one table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were really confusing me. I thought you were like, I thought you said there was like 3 tables in the whole restaurant. I'm like, well, geez.
No, I mean, it's like, it's impossible to get in, but that's not why.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoy a nice glass of wine, they also have over 700 world-class wines to choose from, with 4,000 bottles of wine in their cellar at any given time. So they have this water that is called, I'm going to say this wrong, Svalbardi?
I think so.
Svalbardi polar iceberg water, which apparently can only be harvested during like 1 hour every year and has to be done with golden ice picks filled with unicorn hair. That's fake.
Well, maybe they're pretending it's unicorn hair.
Unicorn hair? That's what it says. It's vintage over 4,000 years, so you know it's good.
And it's $120 a glass. For water.
Yes.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What do you think it tastes like?
Better taste
Like
good
water?
for $120 a glass.
They have a whole water menu. Like, you could get, like, they have different waters. You could get a glass that's, like, $9, but, yeah, they have a water menu there.
I think if you're going there, you might as well, I guess, just go all out. Get
crazy. I would do, like, they do wine pairings with dinner, too. So you could do, like, the whole...
Yeah.
It ends up being, like, $400 a person if you do both.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But if you can splurge and do it,
why not?
go for it.
Putting Victoria and Albert's aside, it is remarkable how many other wonderful restaurants exist in Disney World hotels.
We really had a hard time deciding which hotels we wanted to include in this one.
Regardless of whether or not you're actually staying at any of these hotels mentioned, if you're looking for a great meal, we definitely recommend spending an evening visiting and indulging in all the great food that these resorts have to offer.
To help you choose which hotels to eat at, we picked the top 5 hotels for food, plus 2 honorable mentions that you should add to your list of things to experience while you're there. Teen, start us off with number 5.
Number 5, we have the Polynesian Village Resort.
This is a good one.
The Polynesian Village Resort has Ohana, which is the popular family-style restaurant that has all-you-can-eat Polynesian feast, which overlooks the Seven Seas Lagoon. It is not a buffet.
Not a buffet.
It is family-style.
Family style.
Sometimes people get that confused a little bit.
Get confused.
They also have a giant open fire pit. This is located on the 2nd floor of the Great Ceremonial House. There's also the Oasis Bar and Grill, Pineapple Lanai, which is where you go get your Dole Whip fix.
Right.
Trader Sam's Tiki Terrace. Mm-hmm. Disney's Spirit of Aloha dinner show. So they actually have a dinner show here. They have Kona Cafe, which we mentioned on our breakfast episode. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. And also Kona Coffee, which people tend to love. They also have the Tambu Lounge. They have Captain Cook's, which is their quick service, and it was recently renovated. It's 24 hours. It has fast foods, it has snacks, desserts, all kinds of quick stuff you're looking for.
Right.
Your refillable mugs are there, all that good stuff. They have Kona Island, which is a sushi bar, but they also have some quick snacks there too. And then they have the Barefoot Pool Bar, which is out by the pool.
Nice.
So lots of options here.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite hotels regardless of restaurants, and then add the restaurants and like favorite hotel. It's just they have so many good options for food. And I know we say it all the time, but Tonga Toast at Kona is where it's at.
You gotta try
favorite breakfast.
If you're not staying there, just go get it.
Just go get it.
You can get it at, I think we mentioned this before, but you can get it at Captain Cook's too. You don't have to go to Kona Cafe. You can get it downstairs.
You can't get that strawberry compote, but
when you get it at Captain Cook's, but you can still get syrup with it. Anything.
It's still right.
It's honestly, I don't even put syrup on it. It's that good.
Oh, I never put syrup on it.
I put that strawberry stuff. And that's that.
And I don't even if the strawberry stuff didn't come with it, I
don't think you even need it. No. I don't think you need it.
I also think it's pretty cool that they have like just a walk-up window, grab-and-go Dole Whip like bar, which is Pineapple and I think that's really like a fun late-night snack.
We did that not that long ago.
Yeah.
We were just looking for something. It was like, I don't know, 11:30 at night, and we're like, yeah, let's just grab something to eat, and Dole Whip right there.
Yeah.
Just walk up and grab it.
I don't know if it was 11:30.
I feel like it was late.
It was later.
It was late.
But we caught them like right before they were closing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's nice because there's variety at this resort. Yes, it's all mostly Polynesian flavors and influences, but they have a sushi bar. That's kind of cool.
I know, and I've really been wanting to try and go there.
And as far as alcohol goes, there are so many bars here. Like, there's so much alcohol to be had. And you can get, like, real island cool, like, goodie drinks, like, where you actually get it served in a pineapple and stuff like that. Trader Sam's, which I think we may have mentioned before, is really awesome. It's hidden. It's small. It's very hard to get into, but that's a really fun bar experience. But even if you just go up top to the Tambu Lounge, which is connected to Ohana, you can sit there, look out at the lagoon, get your drink and a pineapple. You can get food from Ohana's there without having to go to Ohana's if it's something you're craving. You can get the noodles, you could get the bread pudding, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think that the food really helps transport you to that Polynesian atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like the atmosphere of the hotel in general, and then add the food, and I really think that it gives that Polynesian feel.
And this isn't something we talk about a lot because we're not big room service people, but room service is pretty epic at this place. So you can order the entire Ohana special brought to your room. And what it is it's a full Ohana dinner service. So you're getting your meats, you get the noodles, you get the pineapple bread, you get the bread pudding. They bring the whole thing up. It's, I think, maybe...
It's not cheap.
$60?
Yeah,
per person. But seeing the portions, you could split that easily.
Yeah.
They give you a lot of food. You get the salad, you get the whole thing.
Yeah.
So if you feel like not going out and you want to have a nice big Ohana dinner without trying to get a reservation or deal with all the kids and stuff, you just get it right to your room, which is kind of
awesome.
cool. Yeah. I don't know of any of the other resorts that do that.
No.
I mean, not that every resort does have room service, but not like specific to a restaurant that's there.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And Captain Cook's, we've been there. I mean, when we stayed there, we went, but you and I also went once. We sent our parents to dinner for their anniversary, and then we just kind of stopped and grabbed something quick before we went to Magic Kingdom. And I remember getting the Pan-Asian noodles and vegetables, and I think I got chicken with it too. And I remember that being so good.
Yeah, they do pulled pork there.
Yeah.
And stuff. They have a lot of good quick service food.
Good quick service food. And, of course, Ohana's really great. Like, a fun place for kids. They do characters in the morning for breakfast. They do, like, big presentations for dinner. And just family style and good food.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have the luau here.
Yeah. You can't name any other resort that's got a whole luau show at it. Except something in Hawaii, probably. But, yeah, they have a whole luau show there. Kind of cool.
So it's a really great...
Lots of options.
A lot of options. And a lot of fun options, too.
And tell us about number 4.
Number 4, we have Disney's Boardwalk Resort. So, for restaurants at the Boardwalk, we have Flying Fish, which is a fine signature dining experience and is only open for dinner from 5 to 10. It was recently refurbished with an open kitchen, chef's table option. The menu's huge with seafood and land-based choices. Lots of wines and cocktails and desserts and all that good stuff. Then we've got Big River Grill and Brewing Works, which is a must for any ale or microbrew fan. Big River has tempting selections of beer breads, sausages, gourmet burgers and salads, a lighthearted atmosphere for a casual meal. It's open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Dine in or out on the boardwalk. We got the ESPN Club, which is a sports bar with lots of TVs. They got some burgers, sandwiches, drinks, like sports bar kind of goodies. I heard that that's a pretty cool place to watch the Super Bowl if you're there for the Super Bowl.
That's cool. Or like a big NBA game or something.
Yeah. We got Trattoria al Forno, which is wonderful. It offers classic Italian cuisine, including handcrafted mozzarella made daily, fresh cavatelli pasta, and pizzas baked in a wood-burning oven. They do for breakfast a Bon Voyage adventure breakfast, where you'll be joined by characters, typically Ariel, Prince Eric, Rapunzel, and Flynn Rider.
I've been told that's very good.
Yeah, we should really try that.
We really should try it. A lot of people tend to like that one.
I just want the food.
It's not a buffet. It's like, I think it's family style.
Yeah. We should get on that. Then we got the Boardwalk Bakery, which is a favorite of mine, and offers baked goods, espressos, cappuccinos. It's open from 6:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is great because late night snackies.
Yeah, that too.
And those hours are always subject to change seasonally. Definitely expect lines in the morning.
Popular.
Especially before Trattoria al Forno opens. We also have Boardwalk Joe's Marvelous Margaritas, Ample Hills Creamery, which is an ice cream place we've talked about previously. They were planning on opening one in Disney Springs.
I believe it's under construction,
but with
everything's kind of halted right now. So we'll see.
Right now, because we were recording again during the quarantine, and everything's closed. We also have a funnel cake cart, a pizza window, and Bellevue Lounge, which is located on the boardwalk inside of the complex. In the morning, it is open from 6:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Again, hours subject to change. They serve coffee, cappuccino, espresso, tea, milk, and juice. They have a limited continental breakfast menu that includes baked goods, and in the evening, it is a full-service bar where you can relax and get a drink from 5 until midnight. We also have Abracadabra and Leaping Horse Libations.
Lots of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff going on over there.
So Boardwalk tends to get a better rep because you have to leave the resort technically to go to the restaurants. Nothing's inside.
Yeah.
So you're always going to have to walk outside to get to any of these places. But I think that's part of the charm. I don't know. Me and Ange are boardwalk people. We've been on many boardwalks, and that's how boardwalks are.
That's how it is.
They're just like that. And there's so much charm to this place. like I said, I was sad when they got rid of the candy store. And the candy store had Miss America memorabilia because it's supposed to be Atlantic City.
Yeah.
And they did get rid of that to replace it with the Abracadabra bar. But they did also get Ample Hill, so that replaced the ice cream. And then all the candy that was in the candy store, they moved to the gift shop.
I do miss that, though.
Yeah, I like the candy store. But I like the Abracadabra bar. I think it was a good addition.
Yeah, it's a cool atmosphere.
It connects Flying Fish and Trattoria, so it's kind of like shared bar. Yeah. You know, it's cute. It's small, but it's cute. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Trattoria al Forno, I love. I think it's so good. We've been there probably like 2 or 3 times, I think. Mm-hmm. And I mean, every time we go, it's like so spot on.
Yeah.
I remember the last time we went, just a couple years ago, I got pasta alla bolognese, which was braised short rib, pork belly, tomatoes, mushrooms, and pecorino romano, and it was so good.
I got pizza there before.
Yeah.
They do specialty pizzas, like the real thin 12-inch, personal pies. And I think last time I did just kind of like soup and salad, but their one salad was really, really good.
Yeah.
I'd have to look at a menu, but I really liked it. Everything there is really good.
Yeah, I agree. And I really like their atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Like, they have the open pizza oven and just like an open kitchen. And it's just a really cool place, I think, to go for dinner.
Yeah, staff's always like really nice there too. Not that they're not.
They're nice everywhere, else, but they are really, really nice there. And isn't their pasta all homemade?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's really good.
Yeah, very good. I think what's nice about the boardwalk is it has everything you could be looking for. So it's got a nice restaurant with Flying Fish. It's got a character breakfast. It's got a sports bar, which not every resort has. It's got a bakery where they make everything homemade. Homemade bagels. None of the other resorts have a bakery like that. Right. They sell baked goods in the morning, but they're not being made fresh there. Mm-hmm. And that's not so. It's not something you see every day.
Right. You also have a brewery and an ice cream shop.
You have an ice cream shop. You have, if you just want a margarita stand, or if you just want a slice of pizza, they have a pizza window.
Yep.
So I think like no matter what you're in the mood for, you're gonna find it there. So if you're staying there, you got a lot of nice options.
I agree. I completely agree. And going off of that, with talking about the Boardwalk Bakery, it's just like one of my favorite places.
Love Boardwalk Bakery.
Whether for breakfast, for a nice croissant, or a brownie for dessert. It's like always a stop on every vacation. Even if we're not even staying at the boardwalk and we're at Epcot and we leave Epcot, we'll walk the boardwalk and I will always make room for something from the Boardwalk Bakery.
Yeah, they always have good stuff. They're always kind of like experimenting with things. Like I one time got a lemongrass marshmallow cupcake.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Oh,
it was so good. And last time I was there, I had gotten it was a blueberry cupcake with some kind of a lemon filling also. Very, very good. They're always experimenting with different stuff. They used to do this like peanut butter, chocolate, banana pie thing that was really good.
That sounds good.
And like I said, in the morning, they got bagels, they got croissants. They do sandwiches.
Yeah.
Breakfast and lunch. Like, the only thing is there's nowhere to sit. Mm-hmm. They have a couple tables out front, but I really think it's meant to be just a like, take this with you as you go.
A grab and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made it bigger when they did all that expansion and stuff, but they didn't add seating because it's mostly bakery, so they needed a lot of kitchen space.
Yeah.
So nowhere to sit, but still a lot of fun. And on the boardwalk they have benches tables. You can sit out, look at the lake and stuff like that.
You'll be all right.
You'll be good.
You'll be all right. All right, Teen, tell us what number 3 is.
So number 3 is Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Aww.
And here we have the California Grill, which is a premier restaurant. It is on the 15th floor of the Tower Building, and it offers California-style cuisine and sushi. It has views of Magic Kingdom and the surrounding areas, and you can actually watch the fireworks from here. It is a dinner only, although they do have a bar, which you can visit if you want to, where I believe you can get full menu. So you can sit at the bar, order off the menu, and you can still see the fireworks. They also have the California Grill Lounge, which, like I said, they have the bar. They have Chef Mickey's, which we know is a buffet with Mickey characters. They have the Wave of American Flavors, which we've talked about before too, which is located on the first floor just after check-in. And they have all kinds of upscale dishes, including braised lamb shank, grilled pork tenderloin, seasonal vegetable stew. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And their shtick is that they're kind of all natural, very organic.
Yeah.
And it's always seasonal, so menu's always changing.
Yeah.
They have the lounge at the Wave. They have the Outer Rim, which is a bar. They have the Contempo Cafe, also a very good quick service on the 4th floor. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Always has something good going on there.
Yeah.
They have Contemporary Grounds, which is a coffee bar, and then they have the Sand Bar out by the pool.
Yeah, you can't go wrong any place that you go at this hotel. I mean, starting with the Contempo Cafe, they always have unique and healthy grab-and-go meals here before, heading out to the parks. Mm-hmm. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I mean, we've gotten everything there, and everything's always good.
They have, like, flatbreads, sandwiches, soups. They do all kinds of, kind of like a Panera-esque kind of.
Yeah, it is kind of, a little bit.
Like, type of menu, but very good. They always have really good baked goods, too.
Yeah.
Like cupcakes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're always trying and rolling out new things there. They have a lot of good stuff.
And they also have an ice cream machine.
Yeah, they have an ice cream machine, too. If you want soft serve, you can just go grab and go.
Yep. Then you head over to the Wave, and I know we've talked about this spot multiple times, but they just never disappoint, whether you're going
always very good
to the bar. They have fun and unique drinks, and the bartenders are always so nice.
It's my dad's favorite bar. He loves to go sit there.
The breakfast menu is just so different from other breakfast menus. They have such unique options, and you can also do a buffet if you want for a nice cheap option, which I know we've talked about previously also. And dinner's always good. I've gotten the braised beef short rib, and that is my absolute favorite. It has roasted garlic potato puree, seasonal vegetables, peppadew vinaigrette, and it's always on point.
I've had homemade gnocchis there that were fantastic.
They were in like a
very
creamy.
They were in like a sage brown butter sauce.
Yeah, that was it. Yep.
So not too creamy, and
they were sweet potato gnocchis.
It had Swiss chard with it.
Weren't
They were very, very, very good. That was, I think, more of a fall menu item, but I've had some stuff. They had I had a braised chicken one time in the spring that had the vegetable couscous with it. It was very good. Everything's really, really tasty there.
Always really, really good.
I think this resort's really great for couples looking for a date night.
Definitely.
The Wave is great. It's quiet. Not a lot of families there. But then you have California Grill, which is also, it's awesome. It's quiet. It's a great place to have a nice, intimate, nice, fancy dinner. They have a dress code there. So you're not going to walk in and everybody's in tank tops and shorts and flip-flops.
Right.
You don't have to go crazy, but get to dress up a little bit. And what's nice about the California Grill, well, there's a couple things. They actually do a brunch, which is supposed to be amazing. It's like $95 a person. Like unlimited drinks, unlimited mimosas, Bloody Marys, all that good stuff. Picking things, they have sushi, all kinds of stuff. And then you actually get like a meal. It's supposed to be very good. They have a harpist there, people playing music. And then they also do, if you go to dinner at say like 5:00, but you want to watch the fireworks, all you have to do is show your receipt, like I dined here, and they'll let you go and watch the fireworks.
That's really awesome.
So even if you're not there during a firework time, which it's hard to get reservations for firework times, you can still go back and view them, which is really nice. Same with if you sit at the bar. You can just show your receipt.
That's really awesome.
Let you go watch the fireworks.
Yeah, and I was just going to say that it's not just a meal that you're getting here. You are getting an experience because you can watch the fireworks. And it is really nice that they let you go back because it is hard. And, I mean, you have to dine later, too, if you didn't want to dine later.
Yeah. And they'll shut the music off. They pipe the soundtrack in through the speakers. So you're just sitting at your table looking out and you get to experience the whole show. Yeah. They also, at this resort, do a lot of other firework party options. Like, they have a dessert party. And then they have this Highway in the Sky dining package where you go around the monorail resorts. You start at the Contemporary, and then you do like the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian, and then back up at the Contemporary. Yeah. And you're eating in like each place and stuff. And then you end back up to watch the fireworks. Yeah. So it's kind of neat.
That's really cool.
Yeah, something different.
Absolutely.
Why don't you tell us about number 2, Ange?
Number 2, we have Animal Kingdom Lodge. Surprise. No. Here at Animal Kingdom Lodge for restaurants, we have Chico, the cooking place, which is a signature restaurant serving dinner that features a taste of Africa in an atmosphere shaped by local traditions and customs. The design represents an abstract view of Africa with twin wood-burning ovens as the restaurant's icon. And Chico consistently ranks among the best Walt Disney World restaurants in both food and service. That's their fancier one, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then we've got Boma, Flavors of Africa, which we talked about earlier on the podcast. It's a very popular family restaurant open for breakfast and dinner. It captures the essence of vibrant life in African marketplace. This buffet has great variety and is known for their carved meats, soups, and iconic dessert, zebra domes, which I know you never can go wrong with Boma.
Nah, never go wrong with Boma.
Then we've got Sanaa, which is located in Kidani Village and offers full-service lunch and dinner. This is an excellent restaurant and is very underrated. Therefore, it's usually easy to snag a reservation, and Sanaa's large windows offer a view of the savannah, which is really pretty and really cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
They also have Sanaa Lounge. They have the Mara, which is the quick service restaurant, open morning to night, and offers great food and is poolside dining. They have the Mahi Pool Bar, Ozimi Springs Pool Bar, Cape Town Lounge, Victoria Falls Lounge, which is a mezzanine lounge which serves specialty coffees and teas and a variety of beverages at night, and this lounge overlooks Boma Flavors of Africa. You can dine with an animal specialist. That is a food option. Then we also have Jiko wine tasting and Wanayama Safari and dinner. Do you want to explain those three a little bit?
Okay, so dining with an animal specialist, I believe you go to Jiko, and you get to talk to the people that take care of the animals in Animal Kingdom.
That's awesome.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
The Jiko wine tasting, also at Jiko, is a nice little wine tasting that they do every day. Okay. You can participate. I think it's actually free.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then the Wanyama Safari and Dinner is a specialty package where you have a dinner at Jiko and then you go out on the safari at night with night vision goggles and you get to watch all the animals.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's really, really, really cool. So unique.
Yeah, well, and I think that's one of the things that's cool about this resort is they play to their uniqueness and are like, hey, we're going to do all these like really cool dining options for you.
Yeah.
I can't talk enough about how much I love the food here.
It is. It's so unique and it's so good, and it's not like anything else you can really get on property. I mean, they have, unique restaurants in Animal Kingdom as well, but as far as resorts go, it's very unique.
They also do a daily, free tour of all the restaurants because they love showing off all their gorgeous African artwork and stuff like that. So you can do that too if you want. I don't know if any food is involved in it, but even if you just want to take a look, they take you around and they show you everything, which is nice. There's a lot of bars here, which is nice. A lot of like pool bars if you're outside in the hot heat, you want something to drink on. They do not do straws here. But then again, I don't think they do paper straws anywhere.
Yeah, I think
in
they
Disney
mix
property
those.
Now. But since it's open, they've never had straws here because of the animals.
And the Mara, going back to quick services, the Mara is another really good, I know you've used the word a lot, but unique quick service place. Mm-hmm. I think one thing that's really different about them, so each hotel has their own version of a big bounty platter. And I think what's unique about Animal Kingdom Lodge is that they substitute, a lot of them will do a biscuit or potatoes or something, and they do pap and chakalaka for their breakfast. So,
yeah, which is nice.
they do eggs, meats, and then pap and chakalaka, which is pretty cool.
So you get some African flavors in there.
Yeah.
For lunch, they do all kinds of fun stuff like falafel. You can get babodi for breakfast and stuff. So you get a lot of really neat and unique options that you don't get at other resorts. Like if you were to go to, and I'm not talking trash on Beach Club in any way, but if you go to Beach Club for breakfast, it's here's your egg sandwich, your big bounty platter, and your oatmeal. Yeah. And here at the Mara, you get a lot.
They have so much more.
You get a lot more.
Yeah. I've gotten for lunch, it was a tamarind barbecue pork sandwich, which is tamarind seasoned barbecue pulled pork on a brioche bun with coleslaw. I pronounce that wrong, but it's coleslaw. Topped on the side, and they're served with French fries. It was so good. So good.
They always have really cool stuff here, and they sell African wines too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we left the park one day, but I think we left Animal Kingdom, and we're like, we don't really want anything for lunch in the park. I wonder where we should go, and we ended up going to Animal Kingdom Lodge for lunch. It was so good.
Always good. Always good.
Teen, what do we have for number one?
Number one, drum roll please. Probably not a surprise, but we have the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And here we have Citricos, which is an upscale, expensive restaurant with Mediterranean cuisine. We have the Citricos Lounge. We have Narsusi's, which is another signature restaurant with seafood. They also have steak and chicken, but they have a waterside setting where you can actually view fireworks and you get to look out at the water.
Nice.
They're open daily for dinner. As we mentioned before, they have Victoria and Albert's, which is the dining centerpiece of the Grand Floridian. It is the only AAA diamond-rated restaurant on the property and one of 4 in Florida, I believe.
Wow.
So it's a big one. It's constantly rated very, very well.
Oh, yeah. We also have 1900 Park Fare, which is a character buffet restaurant and features American cuisine. At breakfast daily, a supercalifragilistic time can be had with Mary Poppins and friends. And at dinner, you can dine with Cinderella and her royal family.
Including the stepsisters. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And breakfast, isn't it Mary Poppins is outside and then they have, like, the Mad Hatter?
Yeah, they have Alice in Wonderland. And they also have Winnie the Pooh characters.
Yeah. We also have Garden View Tea Room, which we've done before. It's like
you
a tea
get
experience.
high tea, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Grand Floridian Cafe is the Grand Floridian's casual restaurant featuring Southern cooking, salads, and sandwiches. And you can enjoy lunch, which is breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We also have the Enchanted Rose, which is new. This is a lounge on the second story themed to Beauty and the Beast. You can enjoy signature cocktails, wine, and beer, as well as tapas and shared plates. And this is based off of the Beauty and the Beast live action movie, not the cartoon, I do believe. I do declare. Gasparilla Island Grill is a 24-hour takeout quick service establishment, which with the usual assortment of burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, chicken, and ice cream. All that good stuff. Then we've also got Beaches Pool Bar and Grill and the Courtyard Pool Bar.
Yeah, they have everything.
Everything.
You can look no further than the restaurants at this resort for class and variety.
Yeah.
You have everything from Victoria and Albert's, which is crazy fancy, crazy, gastronomically.
Yep.
And then you have 1900 Park Fare, which has a Disney classic like strawberry soup. So they have...
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they have just everything you could be looking for here. A lot of more expensive options, but they also have, the cafe. They have the tea room. They have Gasparilla Island Grill. So there's a lot of different options too if you're not looking to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, and I know it sounds like it's like everything's fancy. Like you might not want to bring your kids, but that is not the case at all. 1900 Park Fare is very kid friendly, as well as Grand Floridian Cafe. And you can bring your kids to Citricos and Narsusi's as well. It's just a little more high end of restaurants.
But they still have a kids menu and all that. So like I said with the Contemporary, I think this is a great place for like a date night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or if you're doing some kind of adults trip or a girlfriend's trip or something like that. A lot of like really nice, unique options here. And even if you're not staying here, it's nice to just hop on the monorail or drive on over and spend a night at Narsusi's on the water or Citricos. Really just taking your time, having a nice, relaxing, big dinner.
Yeah. I agree. Now for our honorable mentions that didn't quite make the list but are still great hotels to visit for food. So, number 1, we have the brand new Riviera Resort, which restaurants include Bar Riva, Topolino's Terrace, Flavors of the Riviera, which is very highly praised.
Yeah, everybody really likes it. We should be going there soon.
If we don't have to reschedule our trip again.
Yes.
Hopefully we do not. But the menu is inspired by the Mediterranean and the Riviera and features pasta, fish, and seafood, and fresh preparations.
All the pasta is homemade.
So all the pasta is going in my belly. Topolino's Terrace will feature breakfast a la carte, a character breakfast, Mickey the artist, Minnie the poet, Donald the sculptor, and Daisy the dancer. Breakfast is a prefix meal that starts with pastries and includes an entree. And dinner at Topolino's Terrace is a la carte and celebrates the cuisines of the Riviera, including fresh house-made pasta. Which Christina and I watch Disney Food Blog. If you don't watch that, I would highly recommend watching it. It's just fun. It's fun. You get to see a lot of the food and hear tips. But we've seen videos of Topolino's Terrace for breakfast with the characters, and it looks really cute.
It's really
and their
cute.
food
People
looks
like it a lot.
so good. If you look up pictures, their food looks great. They also have here Le Petit Cafe. In the resort's lobby, we'll serve coffee and pastries in the morning. We also have Primo Piatto, which serves quick service food throughout the day, including coffee and grab-and-go items. Dishes highlighted by Disney include lemon and blueberry pancakes. Wow. Tuna niçoise salad and yogurt with acai, fresh fruit, and granola. That's like the big thing, those like acai bowls.
I love them. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are near a Whole Foods, but at Whole Foods you can make your own. Of course it's Whole Foods, so it's like $80. But it's so much fun. You like put all the toppings on that you want. Oh, so good.
We're really excited to try some of the restaurants that the Riviera has to offer.
Yeah, like Ange said, I've heard Topolino's Terrace is fantastic. What's nice is you can view fireworks from Hollywood Studios and Epcot there.
Oh, wow. That's
Not
awesome.
like super close, but you can see them. They have an outside patio and bar, so you can go on out and watch them. Mm-hmm. And they do the same thing as California Grill, where if you have an earlier reservation, you bring back your receipt and you can go view the fireworks. And they have seating out there and everything, including a bar, so you could just grab a drink, like sit and watch everything. It's really neat.
Yeah.
It's really neat. I've also heard Primo Piatto has some really great looking sandwiches. They do a Monte Cristo sandwich kind of like in Disneyland.
Yeah.
They have a lot of really cool options there. So this is new and we haven't had a chance to try anything yet, but we're definitely looking forward to trying some of these places.
Yeah, I completely agree. Especially those lemon and blueberry pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our final honorable mention is Coronado Springs Resort. So Coronado Springs recently underwent a lot of renovations, and currently they have the Barcelona Lounge, which is in the lower level lobby of the Grand Destino Tower that they built, where they have a nice coffee bar. They also have grab-and-go breakfast items, and then a beautiful cocktail bar in the evening. And I mean, it's like gorgeous. You have to look at pictures of it. It's really pretty. Mm-hmm. They have the Dahlia Lounge, which is also in the tower, which has Dali-inspired decor and a patio with seating. They have specialty gin tonics there. Ooh. So we have a friend that we know would really like that. Yes. They have the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, also new, which they built on a platform in the middle of the Lago Dorado, so in the middle of the lake. Mm-hmm. And it gives you a nice, beautiful view of the resort. And it's unique because you're sitting out on the lake. You get to have some munches and drinks on the water. Yeah. They also have a new restaurant called Toledo Tapas Steak and Seafood. I've heard this is very good.
Really good. I've heard that. Yep.
It's a rooftop restaurant at the Grand Destino Tower that does Spanish-inspired cuisine and specialty cocktails. They have beautiful views of the whole property. You can even see the fireworks a little bit from Epcot and Hollywood Studios. They have the Maya Grill, which is operated by one of the premier restaurateur families of Mexico and is actually a full-service restaurant featuring a huge wood-fired grill. Seating surrounds a Mayan temple replica. And the grill also features wines from Mexico, Argentina, and Chile. The grill is open for dinner. They also have Cafe Rick's, which is located just off the lobby. It's a convenient place to do your refillable mugs, grab something quick, breakfast sandwiches, egg and cheese sandwiches, quiche, paninis. They also have fresh gelato there. They have baked goods, specialty coffees, anything you could really be looking for, all that good stuff. They have the El Mercado de Coronado. They have the Siestas Cantina. They have Laguna Bar. And then they have the Rick's Bar Sports Bar and Grill, which is a 300-seat lounge that has big screen TVs. You can watch all your games. They have all kinds of drinks there, all kinds of appetizers, chorizo flatbread, some things that are unique.
That's awesome. I wasn't expecting that to be there.
Yeah, they have, now that it's like fully redone and everything, there's so many options here.
Yeah.
Like anything you could be looking for. You got the nice restaurant with the Toledo's Tapas and Steakhouse, but then you got a sports bar. You have a Maya Grill, which is like a, one serving table service. You got...
I've heard mixed reviews about Maya Grill.
I've also heard mixed reviews about Maya Grill. I think it's supposedly better now than it was before. Mm-hmm. We have not had a chance to go there, but I'd give it a shot.
Absolutely.
I love Mexican food.
Oh, yeah.
So. They have the Three Bridges Bar and Grill, which I'd also like to try. They have so many different bars and lounges now.
Yeah.
There are lots of options going on here. I know they really kind of outfitted this resort a lot for conventioners because they have a convention facility there. And I think it's great. Like, if I had to go to a convention, I would love to stay at a resort that had all these options like this. So it's really nice.
Yeah, it's definitely a good pick. Hopefully these choices were enjoyable for all of our listeners. I'm not sure everyone is going to agree with these choices, and that's completely fine. But we would love to hear your feedback and what you would put on your top 5 lists of Walt Disney World Resort hotels for food.
Yeah, leave us a comment on social media with your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.
So, thank you guys for listening.
And we'll see you real soon.